Good morning, everybody. Hello. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Change the scenery. Sometimes you just got to change the scenery, my friends. So that's what I did. And sorry about yesterday's video being corrupted. There's really nothing I can do and don't know what's happening when it's happening. So I apologize for that. But I don't ever throw away messages. I don't think that's a good policy. So we'll do what we can. Do what we can. All right. In the meantime, you got me thinking about starting a podcast. So drop a comment down below if you'd like to see me start a podcast, do more Q&A videos, do more interviews, do more channeling, expanding, definitely expanding this fall. So in the course of August, you'll hear more about that. But I would love to hear what you guys have to say. You guys are the loyal everyday viewers of this channel, and I value your opinions. I might not be able to do everything you ask of me, but I do what I can. Okay, let's see where we go, right, Charlie? I love having Charlie right next to me. This is a different table, so you might not be able to see him, but he's right here. So he's like, Mama, I'll get up on the table if you want them to see me. I think that's not a bad idea, Charlie. All right, let's see where we go here. All right, navigating by the stars. Choosing your path. Boy, has that come out a bunch of times, right? Definitely. Overcoming obstacles. I like this. I definitely have that frustration feeling coming through some of the readings as I'm doing them. It just feels like, come on already. Okay, there's something that's trying to come through these readings that is that energy of come on already, something like that. So I just want to say that it may not show up in the cards, but that's not all that's going on here. Okay, so there goes Char. All right, let's see where we go here. What's happening? What's happening? Morning message, please. Okay, power. There's Aries energy of the Emperor underneath. 8 of Cups, 4 of Wands, Magician, Devil energy. So I'm seeing more Mars here, lots of Mars, and then Devil energy. It's like this knocking of heads kind of thing. Wisdom, which is the High Priestess, 2 of Swords. There's some frustration here. I feel like about either a relationship getting together or some kind of new phase, some kind of, hey, listen, all is possible. And then I have obstacles. What's that about? Right. And I want to say to you that just, what I have learned on my spiritual journey is that just because you're in union with your twin flame doesn't mean that the lessons stop. Just because you're on your spiritual path doesn't mean you're not going to be frustrated, does not mean you're not going to be angry, or it may be even more so. I'm sorry to tell you this. It feels to me, and in my experience, that when you open yourself up to lessons, the universe is like, all right, I'm bringing it, because you might have ignored them for so long. Now the lessons show up. 5 of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the 5 of Wands. So you got some 5s here. Those of you who take my tarot class know that 5s are about resistance. 5s are about change, and it can be resistance to change. Now, you on your spiritual path are doing this beautiful energy of 4 of Wands, Magician. You might be physically moving, right? You might be either taking a trip, moving, right? Because in this energy, the Emperor is usually sitting on a throne, but in this energy, he is on his chariot. And look, it's changing direction. He's like, whoa, they're changing direction on me. You see that? That's why I use different decks. Different decks have different imagery. And same thing goes with the Devil energy here, card number 15. temptation. You see that? It's a different feel. It's water. There's an alligator underneath her, I believe, threatening to, sort of swallow her up. I don't know if you can see that. And this wisdom card makes me feel like, if you can keep your head while all about you are losing theirs, you obviously haven't called your answering service, but well, it does feel a little bit like that. Like there's a lot more going on around you, and you might only be getting a fraction of it. So that's something to be grateful for. And I feel like the universe is also saying to you, time to change course on something. All right, time to use your power to overcome whatever you're facing, whatever's going on. This is like a pivot, right? This is a change of direction. So I feel like for a while, you might not want to see this. You might not want to experience this. You might be like, I'm happy to be just where I am. This Eight of Cups and Four of Wands. Come here, baby. Pretty nice energy here. Like you have your own domain. Magician, can manifest anything they want. This really powerful energy. And then you get this kind of curveball here. For some of you, I feel like you're dealing with an Aries. Lots of Mars here. There's Sag energy here. There's Cancerian energy here. Cancer, Capricorn, right? Cancer and Capricorn are opposite signs, pulled back and forth between the water sign of Cancer, which is all about home and hearth and joy and love and everything like that. And out in the world is Capricorn, where, I think a lot of us can feel protected from stuff going on in the world by being in our homes, there might be more of that. Okay, there might be more of being in your home, like literally trying to protect yourself from the energies out there. There's a lot going on around you. Five of Cups, Five of Wands. A lot of hurt, a lot of pain in the world. You can't hide from it. You can't run from it, especially if you're on the spiritual path. Your job is to be a light. Your job is to shine the light for others, and not just when it's like popular to do, but when it's mostly unpopular to do. That's when people need it most. So you're not like forcing your beliefs on anybody. You're not forcing anything. But what you're doing here is you're like, okay, I'm going to, do what I need to do wherever I'm needed, right? I might be going in one direction, but I'm needed in another direction. And, I just feel like this, I'm going to clarify this Five of Cups and Five of Wands. I do feel like I see this too, this Three of Wands, sort of manifesting something different than what's going on. Please clarify Five of Cups. The Moon. Okay, so some of you in this Moon energy, Lovers, Six of Wands. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, Two of Pentacles. I see the two here a couple times. Twos to me are choices. Okay, you've got one and you've got the other. Two of Swords, you've got an idea. Ace of Swords is thinking, an idea. And now you've got two directions you could take this in. The universe is saying to you, you have the power to change direction if you feel in this Moon energy. And again, Lovers is also choice, right? If you feel like changing the direction of your path, you're being given two options right now. I feel the Judgment card showing up here, because Judgment is like that big moment of decision making. All right, so it could be about two people. It could be about two paths, right? Your path is the paths diverge in the woods. Ta-da! Sorry about that. So now the light is... All right, so there's a moment of decision making here, and I do feel like you've got... This is a little bit like clowns to the left and me jokers to the right, with the Five of Cups, so you can see this, and Five of Wands. There's definitely a little bit of other people's opinions, other people kind of at you about things. There's a fear of loss. Making the wrong choice. There's a fear of that, a fear of, I don't know which one to do. There we go. I don't know which one to do because I'm worried that if I go in this direction, you know, I don't know that you have this sense of, if I go in this direction, this is what that means. I think it's more of a fear thing. If I go in this direction, what if this is what that means, right? Like, I think there's something like that. And I also think other people around you, you might need to really kind of sweep them away and really focus on your own wisdom. Let me see if I can. Weep. Oh, no. Focus on your own wisdom. Sorry, the lighting is a little harsh. It'll go away in a minute. I just feel like your connection is the thing that's going to ground you here. I want to look at Five of Wands more. Page of Swords, there's Chariot, movement, King of Cups, Nine of Swords. This does strike me as your mission or your path has always been, this is the Eight of Cups, has always been a heart-centered endeavor. I feel like when you get too much into your head, this Two of Swords experience, you get too much into your head, it really needs to be more of a heart chakra, right? Too much in your head, Nine of Swords. And then when you're getting the message, Page of Swords, that you need to go into your heart more. King of Cups and the Chariot energy. So you can see here the Chariot energy also in the Aries card, in the Emperor, where you have the power to do things. Your heart chakra needs to be leading the charge right now. Okay? Not so much your head, not so much your thinking. Because look, there's the Ace of Swords in the stone. All right? It's stuck in the stone. The idea is stuck in the obstacle. You're thinking too much about the obstacle versus your heart and how that works, right? Or you're not thinking with your heart. Your heart actually, your physical heart actually has synaptic nerves a lot like your brain. If you study the physiology of the heart, there is something to the notion that your heart can think, okay? There is something to that. You look that up because I feel like there have been a lot of scientific papers done on that. So if you're interested in that kind of thing. And I feel like standing in the Lover's place, the moon right now in Aquarius is very thinking oriented. So moving into your heart may help you overcome anything that's right in front of you right now. Okay? So I do see Cancer. I see Sag. Cancer's here a lot. I see Aries here a lot. I see Capricorn. I see Gemini. All right, I see Pisces. So we'll look at all those things. I don't see Scorpio, but we'll look at the water signs and Capricorn, Aries, Sag, Gemini. All right, link is below for you if you want to come along. If you are part of our Pathfinders group, the rest of this reading starts right now.